Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. I'm sort of running late on the videos because I filmed last week, but I'll be honest with you, it wasn't the most motivational video ever. In fact, it was pretty much going to be 15 minutes of me just sulking the whole time. I didn't really want to edit that. I didn't really want to put that up. There might be some benefit to putting it up, but really, if there's any thing I can take away from that week is I felt ridiculously tired and fatigued and a little bit demotivated, but that's kind of chill now. I just didn't feel strong in the week and I felt slow and I felt like I was behind where I was meant to be. Fingers crossed this session is a lot more stronger. I'm going to be attempting somewhere between 340 to 345 kilo squat, and then hopefully we can end up on a strong note on the peaking block, because this will be my heaviest squat day, and then the next video will be my heaviest bench and deadlift day. That's it. So as of right now, we're chilling. We've got heavy squats, taking my pre-workout. Fingers crossed is going to lock in, have a good session. And if the session is trending good, we'll chat in between. If the session is not as good as we want it to be, it is what it is. The video still goes up. We still do our best to show up on competition day, which will be next week, Saturday, when I'm competing. But as of now, the weather in the UK has obviously gone back to its normal grey, rainy mood. So get some pre-workout in, have some good vibes, lock in, have a good squat session, and try and reinforce and keep on building that momentum to competition day. I've been listening to a lot of previews. I mean, the 120 class is ridiculously stacked, but what I like now is that I think Worlds is getting to a position where I think you could argue in almost every single weight class now, like top 3 to 5 is highly competitive. And yeah, you might have one runaway winner. In some weight classes they're still left, like 120s we have it, and then 74s and 66 we shall, but then 2-3 is always going to be a battle, which is amazing to see across all weight classes now. And then that's even stretching all the way to the bottom, maybe even the B group, like for example the 120s. And I think what will happen is over time more lifters will start getting closer and closer to this high percentile, and then top 8 will really be a battle. And honestly, you might be in the top 8 due to your positioning, but on it by the end of the competition you might be ranked 11th, 12th, just because of how competitive it is overall. So I'm excited. Let's lock in, have a good squat session, and good vibes, positive energy. Starting to feel excited for Worlds, and yeah, lock in. Let's see what happens.
Federation?
No.
That would, like, them watching the cameras wouldn't surprise me.
Does he not realise it's a little bit strange that he was like literally right here?
He trains by himself.
Yeah, well that's, I was like, it's not the work way.
Oh, come on! Now, just rounded off arguably one of the best squat sessions I've had, and frankly speaking, maybe in the last 3 blocks. Even the squats have been trending in a positive direction. 345 for top single moved exquisite.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Honestly, and that is with the fatigue I'm still feeling. Like, my body felt a little bit recovered today, but still, I'll just tell you, I was walking to the car from home, like literally just walk into the car to put my bag in the back, and my back was just tight, and I was like, dude, I've literally just moved a little bit and I can feel my back already, like what is going on?
Mike, were you really sick this week? What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You
My
broke
back is broken.
what? A vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
So I was a little bit nervous coming into the session, not entirely sure how well it'll go. I did a few bit like more warm-ups, like a lot more, like a more aggressive warm-up than I normally would do. And I think that's paid off, to be honest with you, so I might keep on top of that. A lot more heavy RDLs, like not RDLs actually, GHD with back extensions and quad extensions and just getting blood flow and then do my mobility afterwards. I think that helped. But very happy with the 345 kilos. For reference, I'll show my 345, my 335 I did leading up to Euros, where I squatted 362.5, and I'll show the 345 here, where I don't know what I'm going to squat, but I feel significantly better. And compared to that last block, I was really struggling to even do the back down volume. And while this block, I'm maintaining that back down volume a lot better, and it's higher than what I was doing the previous block. Or the previous Euros block, peaking block leading into the competition. So overall, based off this beginning of this week so far, everything is trending in a positive direction. So I'm very excited for that. I'll even compare the 345 to the 345 I did the previous block. I wouldn't say what number I attempted, but if you look at both 345s, night or day difference. And then that might just be due to other things, but I feel a lot better. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Overall, excited for squats, see what happens on the day. We have bench and deadlift left. Bench, I ended up doing my back down, so I had a 180 quote unquote prime single, which moved comfortable. And then I had back downs, or rather ascending back downs, close grip with 155, 165, and then 170. All moved okay. Gonna do my best to maintain the bicep tendon, make sure. I did feel a bit on the 345, but overall it's not too flared up right now. Make sure I stay on top of recovery, do my best over tonight, Friday, and go into Saturday session and see how I feel. That's the best I can do. This Thursday session always has a cascading effect on the bicep health, but I've got some physio booked in for Sunday, so that should be good. And I'm just going to do my best to stay positive and prioritize recovery as much as I can. That's literally all I can do. So overall, I'm very happy. Very chill session, very short video to be honest with you, but that was pretty much squats. In comparison to last week, I did 320 kilos, so this moved a lot better, and that's something worth noting for my second week to third week. If I overdo on the second week, my third week will suffer, which is what happened the previous block. So good position, we're chilling, we're in the B group, we're going to fight from the B group to see what we can put up on the day. I have some very big goals, but I'm also very respectful of the weight class I'm currently in, and everyone's hungry. And like I said earlier in the video, it's amazing that you can have 9 individuals who are very confident in the ability to make podium, which is pretty insane. And it will be an exciting battle and see how everything falls on the day, as long as everyone goes 9 for 9. That's the main priority, but also pushing the standard. So thank you very much for reaching the end of the video. Like always, if you want to support, I've got my bulk link, I've got SPD link. I did promise I was going to try and do an SPD Serenity review, because I do like the colorway. Honestly, like it's better in person. Like it's really good. So I might try and do one. I don't know if I have enough time to fit in, because I'm going to edit this video. And then I have to do the Monday on the Saturday bench and deadlift video and try and get that out. And then I'm traveling on Wednesday, and I also work a full-time job. So it's not like I've got luxury to be doing all of this and having all the spare time, but enough yapping. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. And hopefully it's more positive.